Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bachelor official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Don't miss. Bachelor Joey Graziadei reduced his women from 6 to 4 on Monday night. The remaining 4 women will take Joey to meet their family. As Joey prepares to embark on hometown dates, he reveals he had some reservations about whether the process would work for him at all. What'd he say? Keep reading to learn more. Joey Graziadei admits that there were some doubts going into hometowns. Bachelor Joey Graziadei is getting ready for hometown week and is opening up on how he felt emotionally at the moment. He just appeared on Bachelor Happy Hour, where he discussed how he felt heading into this pivotal week. Did he believe his wife will be one of these 4 women? Joey had some reservations heading into hometowns. He went on to say, "At this point, going into hometowns, I was probably 70/30ths or 80/20ths% confident it would work because I could see the relationships were getting there, but we hadn't gotten to the point of anyone expressing that they're actually in love with me, if there's real feelings, if they could see a future." He went on to describe how he was feeling. Joey stated, "Those conversations come later on, and during them, I believe what you're thinking is it going to keep progressing? Because it is now, but is it going to get there? So there will always be that 20 to 30% of doubt until you know someone feels the same way you do." Joey Graziadei understands firsthand how difficult hometowns can be, so he's going to try not to judge only on these dates. If someone's family isn't particularly supportive, he intends to look into why. Joey also discussed his Uncle Joe and his relationship with Charity Lawson. He claimed his uncle was being forceful because he was attempting to protect his nephew. He understands that his Uncle Joe had good intentions, but was a bit rough around the edges. Joey will meet 4 women's families on Monday night. Their names are Maria Georges, Rachel Nance, Kelsey Anderson, and Daisy Kent. Will everything go smoothly, or will Joey have problems with some of the families? Don't miss the all-new episode airing Monday night. Who do you think might be a good fit for Joey? Stay tuned for future updates. Bachelorette alum Katie Thurston is warning fans about fire hazards following a frightening incident in her residence. Continue reading to learn more about the alarming scenario and how to avoid it. Bachelorette alum makes big move to pursue new career. Katie Thurston worked in banking before becoming a star of The Bachelor Season 25. Her time with Matt James was pure reality TV gold. She was asked to be the Bachelorette and has never looked back on her previous profession. Katie ended her engagement to Blake Moynes and went on to hunt for love on F-Boy Island. She also appeared on Bachelor in Paradise, hosting a comedic roast. The reality television actress is attempting to establish a reputation for herself as a comedian. She's performed several stand-up shows. Katie has made a significant move to enhance her comedic career. She relocated from San Diego to Los Angeles. The one-act comedian is on the road for a couple concerts in Oklahoma and Washington. Click here for more information on locations and tickets. Unfortunately, her move did not go as well as she had intended. Katie Thurston details, scary apartment fire. Katie Thurston took to Instagram to tell a terrifying incident that occurred in her new residence. There was a tiny fire that could have been far worse. Fortunately, Katie was home at the time and was able to put out the fire after the smoke detectors went off. What happened? Katie stated that she kept a bag filled with junk drawer goods such as batteries, thumbtacks, and small tools. The items together created enough heat to ignite and start a fire. Katie Thurston assured followers that everything was well, but she admitted to still being shocked by the terrible event. Katie's longtime fans will be relieved to learn that her beloved cat, Tommy, was unharmed. Warns fans of dangers. However, the smoke caused damage to her garments as well as the walls in her flat. The Bachelorette star sought her followers for tips on how to clean her smoke-damaged garments. She showed a peek of the plastic bag and the burned carpet. Katie encouraged her supporters to store batteries correctly so they don't catch fire. The scenario could have been far worse. Did you know that batteries should not be stored with other goods because they can catch fire? What are your thoughts on Katie Thurston's scary experience? Leave a comment. Harriet Lawson, a 27-year-old child and family therapist from Columbus, Georgia, rose to prominence earlier in 2023 on Zach Shawcross' season of The Bachelor, finishing fourth. Her vulnerability and generosity set her apart from the other contestants, and she was asked to be the franchise's fourth Black Bachelorette for the 20th season, which premieres on ABC on Monday, June 26. In this exclusive interview, hello, just in time for Juneteenth, she discusses why she opted to put herself out there for the world, as well as the significance of bringing Black joy on network TV. A year ago, my life looked nothing like this. I'm only a small-town girl, but now everything is different. I understood that becoming the Bachelorette was an opportunity for me, an admission that I could contribute to this franchise by highlighting a Black woman's love story, experiences, emotions, and vulnerabilities. There were several aspects of the franchise that should have been handled differently or improved, such as the depiction of minorities, people of color, and inclusion with body types and sizes. This season will highlight the painful conversations I had with many of these men. I'm someone who has really advocated for the ability to freely communicate with the boys in a way that, ideally, will air and allow Americans to relate and resonate with. It was really refreshing because it was something I had to take the lead on, and while I was cautious at first, having complete autonomy in initiating these talks was so great, and it was nice to know that the boys weren't shying away from it either. There will be many discussions about race and identity, as well as how we present ourselves in public settings. What was your upbringing like? How did that get you to where we are today? How did it affect this relationship? This season, we will cover a wide range of issues, which excites me since I believe people will like hearing these conversations. My family is the best, and America saw a little of them last season, but I'm especially close to my brother Nehemiah, who is my best buddy. We chat about everything, and he's incredibly supportive. Most importantly, we are a humble family, which has been very grounding for me. We don't let anything get to our heads. My mother, Vicky Lawson, is a nice and just reminder for me to never forget where I come from. It was a significant moment for me when I was chosen as Bachelorette, but my mother has just continued to do what she has always done her entire life, which is to support, empower, uplift, and pray for me. Every morning, she gives me words of encouragement. I'm showing the world a fantastic adventure of finding love, which brings with it a wide range of emotions. You can have an idea of what to expect, but there is no way to prepare, and it was difficult for me to figure out how to approach all of these relationships because they all require different things. It forced me to open up a lot more and reveal a different side of my personality that I hadn't previously seen or had the opportunity to convey. I've had both positive and negative feedback about how vulnerable I can be and how hard I outwardly wear my emotions, but I hope people realize that there is so much beauty in being expressive, open, and honest about how we're feeling. There will be a lot of conversations surrounding race and identity and how we're showing up in the spaces. What was your upbringing like? How did that transform you to where we're at now? How did it play a role in this relationship? There are so many different topics that we will cover this season, and it makes me really excited because I think people will love to hear these conversations. My family is the absolute best, and America saw a little bit of them last season, but I am really super close with my brother Nehemiah. He is my best friend. We talk about any and everything, and he's so supportive. Most important is that we're just a humble family, which has been so grounding for me. We don't really let any of this get to our heads. My mom, Vicky Lawson, is someone who serves as a good and just reminder for me to never forget where I came from. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.